Hello. I'm here. I wasn't here last night. You caught on real fast that it's not Tuesday night. I'm sorry though. But there's other people you can watch on Tuesday night. That kind of frees you up. Welcome to In Review episode 223. Are you ready for tonight? I'm really relaxed. I'm real relaxed because I don't have to be the detective. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This is not Craft Roulette. This isn't Traft Roulette either, or Giraffe Roulette. This is Craft Roulette, episode 223, as I said, which is part 2 of Craft Roulette in Review. I'm getting this all mixed up. I've been doing a word game, and you can do things backwards and sideways and diagonally. And so I may be thinking differently. Oh, wonder if I'm thinking backwards. So at the end of so join us Friday when, that would be the end of the show. Anyway, this is Giraffe Roulette, where we get to spin and see which giraffe we're going to make. No, Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge. We are live almost every Friday night, leaving a seat for you and your buddies, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your distant aunts. I'm not sure who all could come, but anybody's welcome as long as they're nice people. And then we feature our card contributors on this show in review. So let's get started, shall we? There are 3 parts of this show. That would give us... Last week, somebody, I don't remember, I'm so sorry, suggested that I do a quack for each act. And so I'm going to try, but I can't promise. So there's 3 acts in the show. We have mail call. We have a card slideshow where we will be looking at some of the cards that you have already sent in. Again, bravo. And then, that was that last one. Oh yeah, that last one. The interactive, fast-paced game show. It's not a game show. The Whodunit card detective game. And it's fun. I went to lunch with my daughter today, the one with purple hair, and she didn't know about Whodunit. And whenever I describe what we do on these shows, it always sounds so funny out of context. But you and we're real used to it at this point, aren't we? So if you are new here, welcome, sit back, relax, and see what we do. I can't really make sense of it otherwise, but we just keep doing it. But we always start with an exceptionally bad dad joke because we can. And Shark Week is over, but it may be moving into Crab Week because why did the crab never share? Oh. Why did the crab never share? Now, I want you to have I'm going to have a straight face. You have a straight face? Okay, here we go. Because he's shellfish. Actually, I think that one's pretty funny. He's a little shellfish. I'm a little shellfish, short and stout. You know it. That's an old one. Yeah, it's an old one. So do you like it? Or do you think? I like it. I want to have a few cards. So shall we? Let's join us for Act 1. There you go. I remembered. Oh, but first. No, we'll come back. Yeah, no, but first. Feeling very Billy Mays. I just saw a thing that Stephen was showing me. We have wonderful sponsors who are giving away stuff to you if you send in possibly to you if you win. If you send in a card from last week, we have Whimsy Stamps, Waffle Flower Crafts. I've been putting a few things up that I have. Oh, Mr. Mike's naked. Oh my gosh. I'm so ashamed. Okay, let me put a little microfiber on him. There, he's dressed. He's in his towel. And your paper insider, which I think I'm going to get a new box this week. There was Waffle Flower. There was somebody else. Oh my good golly gosh. Your paper insider. Let's do that one again because I got sidetracked with my poor microphone. We have Whimsy Stamps. They have a lovely bunch of things, including a really cute Christmas thing with some mice. Waffle Flower, which always has also doing Christmas in July. Very, very cute products. I just do it twice. Relatively Thoughtful, and Sally's here. I'm sorry, Sally. I do have something to show from Relatively Thoughtful from Lenine, so stay tuned, Sally. And Your Paper Insider, I have a card to show from that too. And they have lovely papers. They send out a new box 4 times a year, but they also have other things. So check them out. They have some cool stuff. Now we'll go down to the first act. You don't need all that. You saw Decoy, didn't you? He was over there quacking for me. So anyway, this is a card using some Your Paper Insider paper. I decided it's time to get out my fancy pants paper and use it. And I did write a little story for JD, and I did it in fancy pants paper, and he liked it. Anyway, this has this one. See it better. You can see the ombre for shiny stuff. See how pretty it is? Yes. And then I used do you recognize this cupcake liner? Is the one that I used for all those crazy Trinity fish stamp things that I put up. I don't know what to call them, with the shark bait in them and the lampshade, and I don't even know. But you can see it over on, you can see it right here on YouTube under shorts or reels, shorts, and check it out because I use this a lot. So I actually used it for a cupcake for this one. But look, it's got a little tiny light there. So it says, make a wish. It's your day. And you light it up and it stays on until you go, whoops. You're going to have to see here we go. Until I blow it out. And that's Amanda Stevens' new light at Pear Blossom Press that we have been waiting for. So it's how it works. Now I will say and look, it just takes this little hole. And she said you only need a pinhole, but I made it a little tiny hole. I don't think it's a bad thing. But don't get anything in that hole because then it won't work. And asked me how I know. I was trying to keep some glossy accents or something like that to glue down a light, and I got some in there, and now it's hateful. This is also some Your Paper Insider. I just got out my fancy stuff and did it. I felt very fancy doing it, and I like how it turned out very much, except for the one that I messed up. So, got a couple cards to show you. This one is from Norma Medina. Now, Norma was on our member show last week, and here she is, and she is is doing a fundraiser for lupus. Isn't that right, Norma? I got it wrong last time. And she's over on her Instagram page, and it's Crafts and Designs by Neema, Neema. And she's doing a fundraiser, and she'll paint you a little something and send it to you, a hand-painted little thing. These are radishes. I was so surprised and so glad to get this. I loved it. But she was our guest on, right there. She was our guest on the member show, and yes, I love radishes and apples, both. Was that last week? 2 weeks ago. And it was so much fun getting to know her. The member show is our third show. This is our second show. Our first show is Craft Roulette. And then the member show, I get to hang out with a member who is our support team. And we talk about cards sent in by our members. And we have the best time getting to know each other. There's been 30 some guests. And it's just been so much fun getting to know everybody. And that's what I'm hearing back from everybody else, too, is they just enjoy the show. It's just a chit-chat show. We don't do any crafting on it. But we just look at cards and wonder what they do, how they do that. And just find all sorts of wonderful parts of cards. And then she's got little apples. So I got a double one. Oh, Norma, I feel so special. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it very much. And I'm going to see if I bet you I can find a little frame around here. But check her out over there on Crafts and Designs by Neema. See if you can help her out on her fundraiser. I keep remembering to forget or forgetting to remember that. So I'm glad to. Now I have a card to help me remember. Now, so we were talking about Relatively Thoughtful, which is a spin sponsor for the first time this month, and to Craft Roulette, and they have some really beautiful products. This is one of their newer ones, I believe, and this was a card made by Lenine Jesse, who introduced us to Relatively Thoughtful. Now, you just don't run across Egyptian paper very often, and it's pretty doggone cool, isn't it? They have printables. She was also telling me on a phone call the other night that they have free stuff too. If you look under events, you can find some free papers and things to print off that they had used in events. So check those over on Relatively Thoughtful. You can go through our Spin Sponsor Associates page, and that helps us know that you're enjoying our sponsors. And oops, I gotta read that. I haven't gotten to it, but this is called Egyptian Dreams. Now, if Egyptians aren't your thing, maybe Jane Austen is more your thing. She's also got a beautiful line of supplies and products that you can use for beautiful cards that are inspired by Jane Austen. So isn't that something? Aren't they very, very ornate? Yeah, I'm going to leave those out because I was going to put those on my reel tomorrow. So thank you for this beautiful card. I think it's such a cool place you got going on over there. She is also in the UK, so but she's doing a really nice thing about shipping and things. So check it out. Don't be shy. Go see what she's got, because you'll find things that you probably haven't seen before. By the way, I was thinking today, I sure like this Glassboard by Glassboard Studios. They have been a great spin sponsor. They're not currently, but they really were great, and we've enjoyed working with them. This is a Craft Roulette one, and I don't think it's around anymore that you can order, but it's just a great product. So if you are ever in the market for a Glassboard, and you haven't tried it yet, it's really super great. If you're doing videos, it's a little bit tricky because of the reflection of the lights, but that's another story. So thank you, spin sponsors. Thank you for my mail, and let's move on to Act 2. There we go. See, I got it. That's pretty cool. Here we go. These are randomly chosen. I think we're up to 300, almost 400 cards. These are randomly chosen from the gallery that's 223. If you're new here, our galleries are filled with people that have played the game with us, the challenge. They have until the show's on Friday night. They have until Sunday at midnight Central Daylight Time right now to send in electronically a card. And then they automatically go into our galleries. Our galleries are we have over 38,000 cards and projects in them if you're ever looking for some inspiration. And then you can check out the parameters that went with those 38,000 cards, because they're all different every week, and see what you want to do and get some ideas, and then pull out some stuff that you got, or go to Relatively Thoughtful and download something new. I don't know, whatever you want to do, and just try it out. It's a heck of a lot of fun, but that's what we're talking about. I know we've been around quite a while, you guys. We're over 4 years now, almost every Friday night, except for one summer night a long time ago, and then Christmas week. Other than that, we've been here. And so we have lots of things that have developed out of that show that we started. And so sometimes I worry about you new people going, oh my gosh, what is going on here? But just sit back and relax. You can't go wrong. You really can't. So this is a randomized card show. Let's see what you guys have sent in. But first, smaller or larger was the project. Planets were our color. House or houses were our elements. And element was our element. And random was white border. White border's pretty much a freebie unless you were planning on making a black card. I think it was fine. My card is it had a smaller card, that little white part is a smaller card on top of a black card, which is an A2 card. So that was my smaller and larger. You didn't have to do it that way, and you didn't do it that way all the time. You did all sorts of things. My planets, you can see my colors. And then houses. I live on Earth. So that's my house. And then white border. We're really about artistic expression, are we not? And you guys like it. You guys that send in cards have kind of gotten addicted. And it's just a different way to look at sitting down at your craft desk and making a card. And it's just so much fun. 4 years ago when we started, it was not so much fun. It was horribly hard and it was scary. And the parameters would sometimes be really difficult to work together. By the way, I was looking at an old one today. Man, I'm chatty. And the colors, I realized on the first show, there were some very specific colors, but there were also the kind that we're working with now, like general concept colors. I was surprised to see that. I'd forgotten that. But that was my card. I enjoyed making it. We had a great time with Tracy T. Fierce. She had a cute card that she made. The house was igloo when she made it. So, yes, my tag, thank you. My tag is shaped like a house too, because tags are shaped like houses. Smurf, you are right. Smurf knows. She has made cards. Oh, she's one of our longtime leading ladies. I think you're up to 186 cards or something like that. It's just, we're just rolling with so much fun. I like you guys a lot. I appreciate you. There's Lorraine McN from Vancouver, Canada. She's got smaller and larger stripes. See? Oh my gosh, that's clever. Colors were found on any planet, especially Earth, I think. And new home card. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I've been busy today. There may be more. I always yawn on Tuesday night. You don't see me yawning on the Friday show because I'm not there all the time. Can't see my face. Well, I'm always there, but you can't see my face all the time. New home card with houses on it. That's cute, Lorraine. And there is definitely a white border. Oh boy. I like stripes. I like piecing paper together. I just like it very big. Matter of fact, I have right here some more paper that I have pieced together just out of scraps that I can make into something. It's just like found product, you know? And I think, I have some up here too. I have some that are green, some that are blue. I have so many. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of cards up there. I need to just do a, hey, look what's on my desk video. I love stripes and found paper like that. I just love it. So, Lorraine, thank you so much for giving me, I don't do diagonals, but I'm a Tetris girl. We don't do diagonals. Bree Barron from Missouri has sent in 7 cards. It's Valentine. Now that one, it's because of it's red, Mars. But Mars is like the war planet, isn't it? Isn't it red and violent? I think. But now she's taming it down into a Valentine. Kind of sweet. The beaver is outside his den. Thank you. The white border is on the outside of the larger card base. I can see it. That's really cute. You did a joyfold, and we talked about that on the show, I think. That a joyfold would be a perfect card for smaller, larger. And it worked. Look at that cute beaver, would you? He looks like he's just so happy he made that little Valentine out of some wood some sticks. And he's just so happy, and he's probably lined it with a big leaf from a sycamore tree. Really cute, Bree. Thanks for making something for Valentine's Day in July. I like it. Leela Larson from Minnesota, 69. Look at your big, oh my goodness, it's dangerous. That's the biggest piece of, I've never heard of donut damage. Hail damage, yes. Donut damage, no. But you've got smaller and larger donuts coming from the skies. Earth tones for Mars. House, so you can see her cute little house. And that's such a fun way to make your own little house like that. Little kids can do that too, and white border around your card. Is your house roof kind of shiny? I think so. You can, but those I've made cards with houses like that, and I just a whole bunch of them on behind a little hill. Easy and very cute. And your donuts are funny. I like it. Wow, Marge, I think it's raining donuts. No, Sam, get back in your chair and watch Hee Haw. It's just, it's adorable. It's like Chance of Meatballs or whatever that book was. Yes, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Exactly. Beans 827 from Woodstock, Georgia. I was looking at this card today, thinking that it looks so relaxing, and look at her water. Okay, on Sunday I rented a pool for my birthday. Oh my goodness. I'm sending this thank you to them for letting us use the pool in the pool house. What a good idea. Large umbrella, small umbrella in the drink. That's clever. Red planet Mars and blue like the Earth's ocean. The brown in the pool house and the bar and the bathroom. Oh, I gotta have those. White border around the pool. Is that like abstract blob kind of, or tiger skin stencils or something like that? It looks great for water. Yeah. I think that's a pretty smart idea there, Beans. Well done. Cute card. I'm glad you had a good time on your birthday. Cindy Graby had that little old mouse under there, and Kerwin, hiding from Kerwin. We had a little discussion over on our members group. If you are a member, we are able to leave comments on each other's cards over there. So I did. I left a comment for Cindy and said, "Oh, your mouse is hiding from Kerwin, who is our cat." And she answered back and said, "Yes, indeed, he was." And it looks like he's getting away with it, too. Those are really cute toadstools or mushrooms or whatever. And those splatters in the background just in that area is really smart. This is your number 70th card. You're a zero hero. I'm so proud. You got planet colors. Mouths is housed by the mushroom forest. That sounds like a book, doesn't it? Deep in the mushroom forest. The card base forms border around the sentiment. Oh yes, you got it all covered. I like that it's kind of off-white. It looks like it looks like it's slightly off-white, and you've got that craft color scalloped edge. It really makes it feel earthier, almost more shroom smelling. Kind of musty. I can smell it. I did take a shower, so it wasn't that. But that is cute, Miss Cindy. Well done. Well chosen. You know, we leave all these things up to you guys, and so you guys have to come up with this if you want to play. And but my goodness gracious, me oh my. You come up with so many ideas and your own little styles, and sometimes you play around and try to figure out somebody else's styles and how to use it with yours. And oh, I think I'll try this, and I think I'll try that. This is such a safe, nice place to try stuff. I love it. Ducks are, let's see, Shannon Thomason from Texas, number 28. Look at all those little critters. Ducks are smaller. Sheep are larger. That's a good point. Earth, Greenland, blue water, white clouds, brown dirt. You are in a zoo which houses animals. All the ways you used house. We haven't had doctor house yet. That's probably better. No hospitals with a doctor in it. With a cane. Dr. House from the TV show. Who almost kills his patients every time. I never want to be treated by him. Card base creates the white border around the purple mat. That's really cute. Really cute. It would be a really cute kid's birthday card. Look at all those critters. Oh my lands, you even have alligators. Scary stuff. Well, so are lions, I guess. And I hear koalas can be a little bit snippy at the time. Sheep, not so much. Ducks, they probably nip at you if you got close to their nest. Never know. Things to consider, Shannon, but that's really cute. I like it very much. Your happy birthday is great. It's orange. Stamp Nut from Spokane, Washington. Pretty little village. I want to go shopping there. Anybody want to go? It's just a cute little village. She's got a small tag and a large tag. That's a great thing to remember too, because sometimes we get 2 tags, and that's a great way to use 2 tags. I like the Let's Party on the 2 different tags. Green plant, probably planet. Several houses, yes. You know, people live above those. Oh my gosh, I told you. Sorry. Embrace the yawn. Anyway, people live above houses or buildings, so they could be living in those houses. And the whiteboard, that's a cute little charming card. You're a 0 hero too, Stamp Nut. N-U-T-T like F-U-N-N. Oh, Paula Rice, this is the one you were talking about. This is paper? Oh my goodness. So this is paper? The village paper? Wow. Yeah, we could sit there at the table and watch us. I don't shop very well, Sally. I'm not a shopper. But I would go there because that's cute. We could go hang out at the bookstore, have a little cup of Joe at the cafe, as long as it's not Starbucks prices. Really cute. It wouldn't be there. It would be like 10 cents a cup because it's so cute. They would never overcharge you. Probably get a biscuit with it. It is quaint and darling. Love it. Brian Dickey, it's nice to hear from you. This is number 74. You're almost to 75, mister. So you've got enamel dots. Those are your smaller, larger, and you use blue-green from our home planet Earth. Nice homage. A row of houses along the bottom of the card. That's a good way to do it too. Just stamping it on some colored cardstock. And then you've got a white border around the outside of the card. Good looking card. Very simple and but very effective, right? That blue and that blue green and that yellow green working real nicely together, and you've got the diagonals look good. They look good. Nice job, Brian. Kind of earthy feeling. I can feel it right there. I like it. Well done. Kimberly Perry from Milford, Ohio, number 13. I thought this was mighty cute. Give me this card to a friend who just bought her first house. There were several of you doing that with some first house cards. Like the Hallmark Christmas Village in Kansas. There's a Hallmark Christmas Village in Kansas. I must look into this, Nima. There is a movie. There is a Hallmark Christmas movie that's being filmed in Kansas City, and it's going to have chiefs in it. It's going to be called Top Secret, I believe. I don't know. I asked my cousin to let me know when it's on so I could sign up and watch it. Maybe I'll get a free week, and then I can watch it. But I haven't heard back from her, so I don't know. She watches all of those. And she even keeps track of the ones she's watched, because you probably get kind of confused when you watch them. Haven't I seen this before? Well, the plot seems familiar. Small photo of a house inside a larger house. That's a cute idea. Blue, gray, and tans like Jupiter. Nice nod to the Jupes. And then house in the picture, white border around the mouse. It's so cute. Look at that little mouse looking up at that. It must be a new picture. Just went to Home Goods and got it, I think. Cute little couch. Wouldn't that be a fun little blue plaid couch to have? I think it would be. Anybody do anything on Prime Day? Yep. It was today and yesterday. Steven, I got a vacuum. That's so unexciting. But at the same time, it is so exciting because it's a canister. I haven't had a canister in so long. And I got one that has a power nozzle for fur. So I'll let you know. I don't know if it's worth letting you know, but I'm pretty excited about it. So that's cute. And it's, oh my gosh, here's the worst part. It's team purple. It's purple. The vacuum sweeper is purple. I mean, seriously purple. It's not slightly purple. It's purple. One more. Stormy Swan from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wonder what kind of vacuum she has. They didn't have a team orange. They just had team purple vacuum. Oh, but this is a nice card. We don't have to worry about my vacuum. Looking out a big window, see small windows on the house. Oh, it's so charming. It's got horsies. Red words. See, now it's smart, Stormy. So you just use the red words for Mars. And you're looking out of a house and the white border around the window. That's smart. And look, she's got like the clapboard or whatever that's called on the outside of the window or the inside of the window. She's got paneling. She's living in a paneled house. From our house to yours. Fancy letters. But it feels old-fashioned-y, like the picture. Ooh, they got a lot of snow. Next submission for upcycling Christmas cards. There you go. Yeah. Nice. I like the green at the top and the bottom, too. That's cute. Kind of a sweet little place. Connie Teeter, thank you for that. Kind of balancing the world with a purple vacuum sweeper with lots of orange hearts. That was fine. That was fine. Cheers for you guys for those cards. The member show, I don't know if I'm doing it this week. I may take the week off, so it might be a good week to just catch up. It may not happen, but that's kind of what's going on right now. How about... Ready? Shall we? I think it's going to go right now. There we go. It's time. I got a good one tonight. I'm going to get away with it. I'm going to get away with it. This one has 15 steps. It's time for... I got to take some of my stealing juice. Stole the juice. I saw today that they have Simply Peach. You know, like Simply Lemonade. You ever seen that? Simply Limeade, Simply this or that. They have Simply Peach. I'm going to go find some good peach. It's about time, I think. Anyway, the Whodunit game is up next. 3 quacks for that. Here's what we do on the Whodunit game. If you do not know, this is a interactive card detective game, and I am going to be stealing some art. Then if you want to play, this is how. Be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by the selected card and will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because it may be quite hidden, it may be altered, it may be different, but it will be inspired by someone's art. To play the game is... No, Mary, what? Oh, no. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. It's going to come up there. Yep. There it is. Craft Roulette has posted the gallery, so you can just click right over there. And then to solve the mystery, just type @CraftRoulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that broke the case wide open, but I can't find my card. So, but Paula, thank you, Paula, put @CraftRoulette is it Mary Gunn with the earth on a small tag. So those are the 3 things you have to be a qualified answer. @CraftRoulette, so it lets us know that you really are here. And it's not somebody making this stuff up. And then the name and then the clue that broke the case wide open. What do you win? My daughter didn't know this. I said, and then they win a Krog. And my daughter went, a Krog? I said, yeah, a Craft Roulette original giveaway. A handmade card with an itty bitty gift. You guys knew it. She didn't know it. I think we need more lunches together. She needs to know more about these wonderful things. All right, are you ready? You have everything ready? I hope so, because I am ready to play Whodunit. I gotta get a drink first. I'm having some lovely blueberry tea with a splash of red hot cinnamon tea. Very delicious. Oh no. It's gonna be a great night, Roberta. You just might get it. Let's see what we've got. Start pulling out the stuff. There's quite a bit. How can one card take so much stuff? Think she was a fake daughter? No, she's totally my daughter. It's going to be her birthday tomorrow. And she was busy, so we went out for lunch today. And funny thing, it's going to be great to scrapbook. When she was a little girl, I homeschooled, so I didn't have a lot of time during the week to go grocery shopping. So every Saturday morning, I would get up. I can't believe I did that. I would think it would be like elder abuse at this point, but I would get up and go to the grocery store, and she would tag along. And she was such a she was a goony kid. Well, she's a goony adult. And she would come along and we'd talk. I always make friends at the grocery store. So we would talk to this fellow, and we'd just chit-chat about life and everything. And she would stand there and just cross her eyes. And every time he would just wince and moan and say, oh, don't do that. Oh. Anyway, so we went. What about this story? Why am I telling you that? Well, because she said she wanted fried chicken and we couldn't think of a place to go. And so I said, well, why don't we just go to Price Chopper, the grocery store we used to go to on Saturday mornings. So we went to Price Chopper, and it was a hilarious experience because they were checking all the chairs at Price Chopper. And so it was really noisy, and they would pull it over, and there were drills going on. There were salesmen trying to sell things to the Price Chopper people. And so it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. So, okay, here we go. I'm not quite done with my fish. Can we just get real here? I'm just not quite done with my fish. So we're going to have a couple fish here. Maybe a couple more. Oh my gosh, it was good. It was good to see her. I have enjoyed my fish, and I have thought of a few more things that I would like to kind of do with these fish. But I just don't know if I have any more energy for the fish, except for tonight. This may be the last fish. Swish, swish. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to do, and I have some already made, but I wanted to maybe add another. Fast coloring there. So not a bad idea for when you want to use that chisel sometimes. What do you use the chisel for? Big strokes. For little folks. Oh gosh, you guys are off to the races. Look at all those guesses. I don't think Leah was surprised that we had play this game. I don't think so at all. Okay, that'll do for now. So we've got some fish going on here. Might come back to those in a minute. But this is what I think. This is fun. So I pulled out my fancy pants paper from your paper insider. And then I did use this last week for my card, and but I sent it away. I think I've sent it away today. This is the not the fancy pants, but the fish set from Trinity that I have beat to death. This is the fish set, and it's got a sardine can. And I almost took a picture of a sardine can when I was grocery shopping today. But it's called Sardine Surprise. And so I don't know if this is going to work because I didn't do this on my other one. But I think I'm going to cover this middle part up, and I do not want to cover up that beautiful paper. So I just want the ridge around the rim around the outside. So I am going, and this sardine can opens up. Of course, it's not hooked on, but it rips open. Yep. See how it rips open? It's just the most fun die in the world. And if it were stuck down, it would tear better, I think. But I'm afraid I'm going to rip it. So I'm just going to use the sardine can for the frame. And then I'll save the fancy pants middle for another fancy pants project. But the end doesn't tear off, so I'm going to cut it. But it's got a little cheat sheet there, a little cheat. So there we go. Now I can have that. Now I'm going to use this. And then when I'm done, I'm going to put that on top. You could make that a shaker card if you wanted to. And not have it pull. But, you could probably, I don't know. That's way too hard for me. So let's do something that's easy for me. Because I don't want anything hard. I don't. Beyond too much to do something hard. Okay, so I want the pull on that side. No, I was just going to do the whole dang thing. Okay, so here we go. Off to my ink pad's kind of dry. So I'm going to have to really work on it. It's a pretty blue. It's hot tub. No Perrier in the hot tub tonight. Uh-oh. Knocking stuff off. Look at you guys guess. Good for you. I told you. Oh, I think I've already used this for something before. I want to use that. Is this what I want to do next? Yes. Okay. The way I made my original one, it was going to be harder to mask. And so I tried masking like the outside with some copy paper, and I cut it with the dye and everything, but it was a little harder. So I thought, if you just do it another way, maybe it'll be easier. And by golly, it is. It's very subtle. Very subtle. Ducky doddle. This is what I'm going to do. I could put some water on there and get some splotches too. I didn't think of that. But we'll do that another day. We got sandcastle for pizza. We got sandcastle in the hot tub tonight. Mr. Producer is watching your answers to make sure that he doesn't miss it. I appreciate him doing that. How are we doing? We don't want to lose that. All right, there it is. I'm not going to get very far with this if you're catching me this early. I've been caught. Green-handed. Oh my goodness. Dad, burn it. I didn't get far at all. What? I'm going to see who got me. Who got me? Whose card did I do? Oh, I see who got me. Okay, you want me to make it a few more minutes? Let me work on it still a little bit longer because it's kind of fun. I want to play with it just a little bit. This can... Okay, so let me think this through. This is... I'm just going to put the glue on the outside. Congratulations on catching me, you card detective you. We'll be revealing this in just a moment. I do want to see what this looks like because I haven't done this one. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Christine. I will. I think you'll figure. You'll know. You'll know. You'll go, oh yeah, I see it. I think. Obviously, somebody could tell. And then if I do this part, I guess if you did a shaker card, you'd probably rip open all sorts of stuff. I don't think it really would work. I don't know if you can even open this one. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I had another way to do that. So you're going to open this up and there's not going to be anything under there because I didn't put anything under there. So when I made the original one, that's like a bad surprise, isn't it? Oh, look, you can open it and you got nothing. It's like Club 52 card. Here it is. Congratulations. Here, there's nothing. Oh, dear. Where was I? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to make a little house because I need a house. This is some fancy pants paper too, and it's actually made out of wood. And that's what I made the basket from. The basket front that had the shark bait in it. And the ink bled so cool into it. It was very neat. Oh, that's really crooked. See if we can fix this. Yeah, I was saying on those houses, I really like making houses like this. I didn't remember I was going to make one tonight, but I am. This is some pretty fancy pants paper. This is the hard cut. It's not very hard. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to hold my finger here because I don't want to glue that part. Just stick that on there. It's never good to get glue on shiny paper, I don't think. Maybe this one is good, but I don't want to test it. Okay, so I can put this whole thing down. Club 52 card where you get nothing when you're supposed to get something. Okay. Oh, lands. Anybody else? Now that the pressure's off, are you staying in the gallery trying to figure it out, or are you just sitting back and relaxing, eating donuts like a good detective should? when you're done with the case. You guys don't know who won yet. You don't know whose card it is yet. Ugh. He's a cute little guy, isn't he? Oh, I know. I did want that. I knocked a pin off. I think I'll put this guy on. Get this ready. And I don't think I have anything in particular that's real cool other than that. So then we'll do the reveal. Once we cut this fish out, because he does have kind of a fun little thing. Did you like that motion? Just throw that off to the side. I think that may be something I could patent. Oh, flick wrist. Paper flipper. Okay, mister, come on out. Let's get you in your house. Gotta have good wrist in this business. Okay. Yep, that'll be just fine. He is looking real menacing. All right, are you ready? I think you're ready. You can. I think the other card, this is going to work. I think that works pretty well. And if I hadn't glued it down like I wanted to not glue it down, it would have worked even better. But what? We'll be okay. All right. Let me find the original. There it is. Okay, I'm going to reveal for you now the winner and whose card I cased. Well done. Thank you so much for playing, everybody, and all those guesses. Yay! I cased Stacy Dobbenberger. She pictured the colors of Earth from space and for her main color palette with clouds. Google told her Mercury is gray, and she added red for Mars too. She used smaller and larger dogs. I used smaller and larger fish because I don't want that fish tail over there. Because I've been on a fish bender. She used Earth, Mars, Mercury. I used the same colors. She used a doghouse. Her doghouse inspired my aquarium house. She used white border around the edge. I used white around the dies or the fish. And this whole thing. I did have this white. Oh, here's the thing. If you do make a sardine can and you have half a brain and you don't know what you're going to use underneath it, you can just glue it down just at the base, and then you can still get in there and do stuff without having to rip it open. And then she had a little yappy birthday, and I had hello. So that's how my card turned out, and I will finish this one as well. I think they're cute. I think hers was really cute, and I think mine turned... Oops, lost my rocks. I think mine turned out okay, too. So congratulations goes to Lisa G for guessing at Craft Roulette Stacy Dobbenberger's Dog in Doghouse. Bravo! What do you have to say to that, decoy duck? You're a little late to the game, aren't you, this night tonight? Oh, you're a little embarrassed? Well, you know, you can still say what you say because people are going to make some more cards and maybe they just need a little encouragement from you, decoy. He says good night or good luck in duck because sometimes your cards need a little luck to get through. Ouch, I just hit my crazy bone. All right, so let's go back to saying thank you to... Oh man, that thing is still buzzing. Thank you to our members. You guys are wonderful. We have a couple new members this week, which I haven't said welcome to, but you are so very welcome. We're so glad to have you. Oh, Friday night, we have an after party. So if you are silver and above, make sure you take a nap. So you can join us for the after party when May joins us for a visit to Craft Roulette. And then after that, we will be getting together and making our cards for episode 224 and all those kind of things. If you are a gold member and you're not on our gold member Facebook group, please, I've sent you an email. Just request to be let into that private page. It's not our Facebook show page. It's a separate page and it's called Club Fun. So look for that, and then we'll let you in so you can get to know us over there. I do stuff over there too about scrapbooking, and I will be talking and other things, but I will be talking more about my wonderful lunch with my daughter today, because I was doing... Okay, so, what's his name? The rich guy in Nebraska, not Johnny Carson. Whatever. The rich guy in Nebraska never does jobs at his house. He doesn't do his work at home or at his office. He would go somewhere like McDonald's to do his work. Gosh, what is his name? And so I thought, I'm just here at Price Chopper. So I grabbed some napkins and started writing notes for my journaling for my scrapbook page. And I think it was good because it took me out of this place, which is very, very conducive to rabbit holes and confusion and all those foggy things, and just put me in one little spot, and I think it worked out. Buffett. Yes, that's it. Warren Buffett. And I knew it had a T at the end. I couldn't get any farther than that. And but he doesn't work at home or in his office. He does his think work somewhere else. He's pretty smart, I guess. So, all right, that's it. Where's our kisses? There they are. Debbie Oren's here. And we are kissing those brains, and we will see you Friday with May next Wednesday here. Congratulations, Lisa. Let me know you want that card using the contact form on craftroulette.live. Take care, everybody. I was on a wild one tonight. Nighty-night.